Alrighty, let's get after it. 3/6/2026, 5:44 p.m. It's going to be a little quick episode because we're going out to dinner here shortly, so it'll be a little quicker than usual, but that's all right. We still got big news that happened. The biggest news. Let's start with the Bears. There's a lot going on with the Bears right now.
I thought we were going to start with the biggest news and just get it clear out in the air with our new sponsor, Liquid Death.
Uh-huh. Tell 'em.
Liquid Deaths, just in case anyone's wondering. I know you can't really see the name because it's so far away anyways, but you've all seen the white Liquid Death cans, I'm sure, so stay hydrated out there. Sorry, I figured that was pretty big news.
No,
Get that out in the open.
News. It would actually be cool if we were actually sponsored by them. I would actually love that. I've actually, have you ever had any of their stuff?
I've just had the regular, black can, whatever the plain... Well, besides the white one that I'm drinking now, which is ultra tasty.
Yeah.
It's actually...
I heard it's actually less filling.
Yeah, it is less... Yeah, I mean, it's basically drinking water.
Yeah, pretty good.
It's great. It's a great way to get hydrated.
So Liquid Death, they have the Dr. Pepper, the Coke, and the green tea, the flavor stuff that they have.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really good.
Yeah, I think they said multiple of those cases are on the way.
Yeah, that would be awesome. But in Bears news, let's start off with that.
Yeah.
DJ Moore, see you, chump.
Yeah, finally happened.
Yeah.
Not to where I expected him to go.
I did not think he was going to the Bills.
No, me neither.
I thought they were going to send him somewhere to be unalived. You know?
I mean, he's got a lot of value to him. There's no reason he can't go have
he's lazy. We've seen that. We've seen his body language. He's lazy. He doesn't care. It just seems awful. Ever since he got paid, he kind of turned into a low key diva. Where he wasn't, you know what I mean? He's kind of a diva, but under the radar. He's wasn't really vocal. It's just his demeanor.
Yeah, I mean, I think in fairness to his defense would be just, the guy's in the prime of his career and goes to the Bears. A quarterback situation is questionable at best.
But he was boys with Justin Fields.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, they were boys, but he gets there. It's kind of all right, there's a little bit of something, but the team still just stunk. Coaching stunk. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
The coaching staff stunk. Everything else stunk about it. Then you lose your head coach. You lose a quarterback that you went there that you're buddies with. A lot of stuff just kind of goofy, and it's all taking place experimentally while you're in the midst of your prime. So I could see why he would be a little bit. And then they bring in guys that are clearly your next up competition, and that's not he should have been trying harder to make himself the clear cut number one.
I do think that DJ Moore is better than Rome Odunze.
I think current moment, yeah, for sure.
Rome Odunze so far has not been impressive to me. I think I've actually been a vocal hater on this show.
You know what blows my mind about DJ Moore going to the Bills too? How the fuck do the Bills have the second highest paid wide receiver room in the entire NFL?
It's literally
who do they have?
His contract. That's insane.
And when I seen that came out literally within a couple hours of the DJ Moore thing, and I was like, "There's no way that's possible. They don't have anybody."
That had to be faked. I mean, I'm not saying
it's legit. I think it's the Bengals and then the Bills.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's crazy. I could not believe it. I think it's $59 million they're paying the receivers.
Ooh, $30 million of that is DJ Moore if they pick up his contract.
Yeah, 27 and a half, give or take. But where's the other 30? Disgusting. Who the hell is the other 30? And you got Khalil Shakir and...
I mean, yeah, it's disgusting.
I mean,
but
that's wild, dude.
Good riddance, DJ Moore. Obviously, we talked about it last episode. Jude Dahlman retires. Tremaine Edmonds got released. See you, chump. There's another person that I was pretty vocal about that I was like, he doesn't run downhill. Huge cap hit. Shout out the cap now, though. We have $44 million to play with right now. Getting rid of DJ Moore and Tremaine Edmonds. And we just signed a center.
No.
We just traded for a center from the Patriots.
When did that
literally
happen?
just happened.
Oh, no shit. I was going to say, I didn't notice any of that.
Yeah, it just happened. Never heard of him. Forgot his name. And he's...
Garrett Bradbury.
Yep. I don't know. It's not great from what I'm seeing. He's kind of mid. Really mid. They said that his run blocking is not the greatest.
Yeah, it's kind of just middle of the road in all honesty.
Yeah. I don't know what we gave up.
2027 fifth round pick.
Not upset. There we go. DJ Moore, we got a second round pick for him. It's a late second round pick. It's not the worst. I'm not too upset by it.
I mean, yeah, whatever.
We'll see.
Just underwhelming, but
yeah, it's not who I
would
wanted.
have loved to fucking see us go after someone like Linderbaum. I know it sucks to like
I honestly
the cap hit, but dude, a center is
the problem. What I think they're really gonna focus on this year is defensively. Like defensively, they're gonna start paying money. And I saw someone who actually made a good point about Max Crosby. They were like, "Screw that. The Bears do not want Max Crosby." They were like throwing up a bunch of stats, and it could be, it could all just be semantics. I'm not with or without it, but I mean, he's injury prone. I do agree with that. He is injury prone.
He's been banged up, or is it a product of like, is it a CMC situation where it's like, I'm stuck here in Oakland.
CMC's in a good situation though. I mean,
not when he was with Carolina. When he was going to the Niners, everyone was like, he gets hurt every year. I mean,
he got hurt like
he's had two incredible years out of his 3 years with the Niners so far.
I'm pretty sure the last year was like his first full healthy year.
His first year there, he was fine. He got hurt in the playoffs at the very end of the playoffs, but I mean, even when he was hurt, he was still playing. Then he missed the next season with the Achilles tendonitis, a big chunk of it, and then this past season, and he was their entire offense.
He just literally sacrificed. Everyone sacrificed himself for him.
Yeah, I mean,
I do think though, like we're gonna have to pay Max Crosby a lot. I don't know. The guy made a good point. I definitely see where he's coming from. Injury prone. It's like his sack numbers. He's a big tackle for loss, guys. That was like the one thing that he really put. Yeah. He's like, that's Max Crosby's tackle for losses. But does that validate giving him $35 million a year? So we're going to get tackles for losses rather than like sacks.
No, but I think the argument with him is like, again, I think it just kind of goes back to like the situation he's in. Like, granted, you look at Myles Garrett. He's still putting up the numbers every year, and he's on the Browns, and they're dog shit. So that would be the counter argument.
But they did have one of the best defenses for like the first half of the season.
Well, that's the other thing, though. The rest of the Browns' defense is also pretty damn effective. The Raiders have had shit.
Yeah.
Max Crosby's entire career, they've had he's had 6 different GMs, 5 different head coaches. They're a losing team every year. Their division
owner's a clown.
Their owner's a clown. I mean, they have done nothing to stabilize that team.
We don't slander Tom Brady. Not on this show.
They've done nothing to help the team in his entire career. So, like, at what point is it just kind of like, okay, I can't, how am I supposed to get fucking 15 sacks a year whenever just double teams me? Because there is nobody of any relevance around me.
The only problem is, like, I do 100% agree with that, but it's like, okay, say the Bears sign him, and it's just the same thing. So it's like we spent all this money. And we took the gamble on, like...
At least it's a winning team, though, and I would still say our defense is better than... I'm just going to say
Khalil Mack did it. When we traded for Khalil Mack still performed.
Yeah.
But Khalil Mack, Max Crosby, in my opinion.
I think Khalil Mack's a free agent this year if you want to go after him again.
Yeah. Like, what, 34-year-old Khalil Mack?
Hey, bro, didn't he have 6 sacks in one game last year? He still fucking got it.
He still put up crazy numbers.
Remember, he like tore his bicep in a game or something, or tore like a pec, insane. And then he came back like a week later.
Someone put up a stat. They were like, "Who should Khalil Mack retire with? Like, the Raiders, Bears, or Chargers?" He's put up like 30+ sacks with each team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's legit.
Yeah, Khalil Mack's awesome. Speaking of the Raiders too, did you see that they released Geno Smith?
Yeah. Well, did they release him, or they plan on releasing him at the start of the year? Whatever. Like, Geno Smith gone.
It says they're releasing him.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that they plan on it, but yeah, it'll free up $8 million in cap, but it'll take on $8.5 million in dead cap.
Whatever.
Which I don't understand. I don't understand how that maths.
I think like so it's probably he's probably like guaranteed 16 point, or he's probably gonna get like 16 something. Let's just say. From the way I understand, I think the NFL cap is like one of the most complicated things on earth.
Agreed.
So it's probably like this money is guaranteed, but like you free up this. It's stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. How you get none of it makes sense.
Really dumb.
Yeah, the DJ Moore thing too on that trade. I mean, the Bills got DJ Moore and a 5th-round pick.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 2nd-round pick.
Yeah.
A lot of people were kind of debating back and forth on that. I seen the people pretty 50-50, honestly, being like, the Bears got fleeced. This is horrible by Ryan Poles. How do you only get a 5th-round pick for DJ, or a 2nd-round pick for DJ Moore? That's it. And then a lot of other people are like, this cleared up so much cap space, and we get a 2nd-round pick.
I'm
it's
gonna
like,
say,
wow,
like,
this is a good move. And
DJ Moore is like, would I have liked to have seen more? Yes, whatever. But DJ Moore in himself is kind of a gamble because of the fact that we've seen the way he's been the last 2 years.
I think he's, again, though, yeah, it's tough. It's tough to judge. We had no O-line 2 years ago when it was Caleb's first year.
What about this year, though?
Yeah, this year's a little different, but I mean, look at his quality of catches when, like, the fucking Packers game that he won us. But which one? But
that's
like,
fine. Well, okay, one play, but then we're going to talk about him just like
I'm not
when
denying
when he walks off the field before the play's even over. He just starts walking off.
I'm not denying it, but he's a fucking extremely talented receiver, and obviously he's not. That is not the problem. That's not the problem with him.
And I honestly feel comfortable enough to release DJ Moore. That's why I was like an advocate for trading him, because I think as long as they don't slump, if the trend continues in the right direction, because that is a gamble in itself. With Luther Burden and Colson Loveland, I'm not going to include Roma Odunze because I'm going to say I think he sucks. I mean,
I know this. We don't have to discuss this.
Yeah,
I know this.
yeah.
We'll agree to disagree on that until. I mean, for right now, he hasn't proved shit. But the guy's in his 2nd year.
Yeah, 3rd year. This is the year for like him. I'll be like,
yeah, he'll be gone if he doesn't perform this year. There's no doubt. There's no fucking doubt.
But whatever. The Fro is cool, but that's about it.
I, for one, think that the Bears didn't get a bad deal out of it.
I don't think it's
a 2nd-round pick for this year's draft.
Good value for.
Yeah, it's just kind of shocking. That's all. Like, I kind of expected maybe another player, a little back and forth swap, and the pick.
It would have been a pretty low player.
But like, yeah, if you're giving up the 2nd-round pick,
about to start entering like the end of his career, like the tail end of it.
Yeah.
So you had 4 years in Carolina, 3 years in Chicago. He's played 7 years in the league, let's say already. Like, he's probably got 3 or 4 good years left in him. That's absolute maximum for a wide receiver if he can stay healthy. Because we've seen him take shots and like go out of the game. Granted, he came back in, but he was always on the injury report.
Yeah, he was tough as shit though.
He was. I'm not disagreeing.
He took
that.
So many.
I do
shots.
agree with that.
He took a lot of shots.
A lot of shots.
I'll tell you what. The Chargers are supposed to be releasing Mekhi Becton. I'm not opposed to maybe trying to squeeze him in our roster somehow.
Wouldn't be the worst.
I mean, I'm kind of shocked they're just dumping him like that. He's been there 1 year. They picked him up right after they won the Eagles won the Super Bowl. They grabbed him, and then they're just like,
I mean, what was his performance like?
They're like, our O-line's a problem, and then it's like, all right, well, let's get one of the pieces that we picked up that's like a massive piece. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I think he was hurt this year a decent amount. But, I mean, he's great. You seen how he played in Philly, too. I mean, he was that was part of the 2,000-yard season by Saquon was including him. So,
the Chiefs trade Trent McDuffie.
That's massive.
To the Rams.
That is so massive for both teams.
Is that kind of stupid? I think it's kind of stupid by the Chiefs.
No, they need to save the money anywhere they can.
I understand they need to save the money, but it's like, dude, your secondary in itself is already kind of weak.
Yeah, they've done this before though. They did it with L'Jarius Sneed. They traded him to the fucking
and then they
Titans.
traded Marcus Peters. But then the whole thing is, it's like, but then their secondary is always a problem.
Yeah, but out of it, they got in this year the 29th overall pick in the first round. A 5th-round pick, a 6th-round pick, and a 2027 3rd-round pick.
Well, with their luck, their picks are going to end up in jail or with some sort of legal problems.
It's possible.
And then injured immediately. After their legal problems, they're going to be injured.
It's possible. But either way, they got a fucking absolute haul for him, and that's, again...
I mean, it's a massive deal. I truly think for the Rams, though, it's like, dude, the Rams are like, fuck them picks. We're locking in.
I don't know how the Rams manage. I don't even know how the Rams are putting a team on the field. I really don't.
They haven't had a 1st-round pick, I think they said, in like almost 10 years.
Yeah, I think I seen the What was it? It was like their 2016 first round pick that got traded for or some shit, or was it the pick that when they traded Stafford?
The last time they had like the last first round pick they made was Jared Verse, since like 2016. That was it.
Yeah,
that was the list. It was literally like everything else got traded. It was literally just Jared Verse.
I wish I would have screenshotted that fucking thing because I thought it was really interesting, and I don't know why I just looked right past it, but yeah, there was something about like where their first round pick for the last 8 years has gone. And it was just like all these different teams. It's
I saw the same thing. Yeah, it was crazy.
How are they fielding a team? And then, see, I didn't screenshot that either, but I do remember seeing, they just signed Cam Curl to a contract as well.
Who?
Cam Curl, you know the guy who was supposed to be covering Colston Loveland in the end zone. Sorry, Cole Kmet. Colston Loveland?
Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet.
Yeah.
Sorry, brains fried. Don't care. Sue me. But yeah, that's
no integrity. It's supposed to be a Bears show. God. But yeah, either way. The WBC took off.
Well, that's it on football?
What else?
All right. Patriots released Stephon Diggs. Steelers released Jonnu Smith.
I expected that.
49ers hired Eberflus as their assistant head coach of defense.
I did not see that, actually.
Assistant head coach of defense. This is like Dwight Schrute position here. He's the assistant to the
general manager.
Yeah, he's the assistant to the assistant general manager. Yeah. Lions left tackle Taylor Decker retired.
Oh, no. I thought he wanted...
Retired or asked for his release.
Yeah, he asked for a release. Yeah. He didn't retire.
Yeah, but they couldn't come to terms on contract. So
Bears fans were like saying like, "We're gonna sign him." I'm like, I don't know about that one.
I mean, I don't know if I would really care. Honestly, I don't think it'd be a bad move. And the Giants released Bobby Okereke. I'm kind of shocked by that. I honestly wouldn't be upset if the Bears went after him too. He led their defense last year with 143 tackles.
Pretty solid.
That's phenomenal. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens there. There's a lot of big pieces that are kind of out there floating around that Bears don't necessarily need. But
we just got to lock in on this draft, honestly.
Dave Montgomery, after leaving the Lions, went to the Texans. Did we discuss where he went?
We talked about that last weekend.
Last
episode, I mean.
I think we did, now that I'm remembering. Okay. I'm trying to think if there was something else. Oh, yeah, Rashawn Gary apparently just decided to leave the Packers as well. I don't understand that.
Who the hell wants to live in Wisconsin? Especially in Lambeau, dude. That place sucks.
Well, that's true. I mean, that you're not wrong there. That might have been the biggest ones that I'd seen. Oh, yeah. Lou Holtz died.
I did see that, actually.
Rest in peace, Lou Holtz.
Yeah, R.I.P. Lou Holtz.
Come on, dude. I'm sleeping.
I'm an IU fan.
Yeah, now. Yeah, Cam Curl got a 3-year, $36 million deal.
Heck yeah.
That's fucking nuts, dude. I just don't understand how they field the team. I really don't.
The WBC, dude. The Aussies won their first game. Mexico just won today, their game. Let's see. The only reason why I know this is because
Seen the Mets beat Israel twice, and somebody said that's for 9/11. I'm like, that's so funny.
God dang it. So apparently Shohei Ohtani already hit a grand slam in the WBC. Yeah. So he went 3 for 4 in a grand slam, 5 RBIs, and a Japan's blowout of Chinese Taipei in World Baseball Classic at 6:51 a.m. Australia wins again. Yesterday at 11:39 p.m. Now 2-0 in Pool C. They beat Czechia. Well, can't imagine there's too many Chechians that are too good at baseball.
No, it's kind of, you know what? You want to hear something funny? So I think Brazil has the lowest odds of winning the entire thing at like plus 50,000, which makes sense. And I was like, we have a chick that works in our office now who is Brazilian. She's like actually here on a green card and goes back to Brazil like fucking 3 times a year. And she was out there today like watching, and she was like, what the fuck did she had no clue like what baseball was. Like she was like looking at it, she's like, Why is the other team throw? She's like, why wouldn't you be throwing the ball to your own team? And I'm like, that's why Brazil is fucking.
Yeah.
That's why they have the longest odds to win the WBC, because you guys don't even know what baseball is. Like,
or is it because she's a woman?
I'm not going down that road. But I just thought that was so funny, dude. I got a big kick out of that.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, none of this shit really matters, honestly. It's all happening right now. This is all just kind of heating up for what we know the inevitable, like when the good games get going.
USA and Japan again?
USA and Japan, DR. Let's start seeing what happens there. I think, who the hell else was it?
Cuba?
US, Japan. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the odds. The odds on DraftKings I looked at, like who was like the fourth favorite to win it, but I can't remember that.
Either way, baseball's almost here. They're right around the corner, and I can taste
it. It is, and Jurickson Profar will not be playing another season once again. He got caught with steroids a second time now, and he's serving a 162-game suspension.
Saw that.
So the Braves still looking for an outfielder.
R.I.P. It's like Tatis. Tatis can't stay off a motorcycle or steroids.
Yeah.
He literally had to put it in his contract. He cannot ride a motorcycle.
I think, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, that means nothing because I think they put it in their contract that, like, you cannot use steroids.
Well, okay, so we've talked about this on the show, but rumor has it that, like, teams every year get, like, a list of things they're going to be testing for.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they're just like, we'll just formulate something without this.
I have actually something, this goes back on your point when you mentioned about it, was it because she's a woman? This is so funny. And it's just something I noticed. This is not of my own opinion. But I just noticed this the other day. I was fucking around on my computer at work and changing the screensaver.
Yeah.
Or like the background, whatever. And I just Google imaged plumbing. Because I'm like, it'll just be funny. Like, I was just looking for like a random picture of like a dude working on pipes.
Yeah. Is he working on a pipe?
He was working on multiple pipes.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's just, okay. That's actually...
And
that kind of stuff actually makes me uncomfortable, and I don't know why.
But you know, what was so crazy that I just noticed out of nowhere, and I couldn't stop laughing, was when you Google image plumbing, I'm like scrolling through. There's a bunch of pictures of like dudes just like under sinks and like all types of shit, and they're all like, I don't know how to describe. Like they all look like they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then you come across two separate pictures of a woman doing plumbing. I'm not kidding.
I promise we're not misogynistic, guys.
Again, this is not my opinion. This was an observation I made on Google. And this was on my work computer, which I never Google shit. So this isn't like curated to me. None of that shit.
Yeah.
The two images of the women that I seen, both of them had the pipe wrench on the thing and it's leaking. And I was like, wait a second. And I'm looking, I'm like, why is it leaking? And only the pictures with the women. And the two women, the one's like her face, she looks confused. And I'm like, dude, this is fucking crazy. This is crazy. I'm like, no way.
Was the pipe wrench facing the wrong way?
Yeah, it didn't get that dramatic, but I was like, what the fuck are the chances of that? I'm like, tell me that's not done on purpose. I'm like, this is the type of shit that women talk about.
Yeah.
This is like the shit you read on Twitter. Where like,
that's the glass ceiling right there.
Yeah. So I'm like, dude, this is crazy, actually. I'm like, dude, am I witnessing, like, misogyny firsthand?
Yeah.
I was laughing very hard at that. I'm like, no fucking way, dude. So I scrolled Google for like a few minutes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm actually so hyped for dinner right now. I'm actually really hungry.
I'm not crazy hungry. I had 12 tacos for lunch.
Jesus, from where?
La Coretta. Yeah, place is ass, but...
Place sucks.
I don't know.
You better lock in.
For what? What the fuck do I need to lock in for?
Tavern I'm in.
Yeah.
Have a couple of sips, a couple of bites.
We'll see.
It's for my birthday, dude.
Birthday's not until Sunday.
Yeah, we're celebrating it tonight.
I can't do that. I won't be celebrating. I'll celebrate Sunday for you. I'll have 25 beers at home.
25. Yeah, 24 for you, and then the one is like, this would be for him. Just pour it out.
Yeah, one for me, one for you. I'll do it like that. I seen something else. I got nothing else really on sports that I can.
I got nothing else
that I could think of off the top of my head. I did see a Reddit post that made its way to Twitter that I thought was Kind of actually an interesting take. Someone said people should be buried vertically. Hear me out. Think of all the space we would save. I'm talking about doubling, possibly tripling the amount of dead people room in cemeteries. If capitalism isn't what sells you, think of the environment. And then it said, edit. For Christians, when the rapture comes, you'll already be in missile silo mode to burst out of there. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, it's not really the worst idea ever.
I just feel like that would get kind of like, it would get messy. Like, let's say, like...
I guess once you start putting multiple in, like...
Let's say, well...
Because you're going to put them so close together.
Like, the casket isn't, like... Let's say it's, like, not latched correctly or whatever. And you just, like, start to set you down, and you just, like, your dead body just falls out. Like...
Yeah, I guess that could be a possibility, but also they could design, like, if that was going to be the plan going forward, the design of caskets would just change. And then also...
Or just, like, get a latch.
And, like, once it's...
But you should also... You'd stand them up, and you would just hear the body, like, fall forward. You'd see, like, a thud of, like, the body just falling forward. You know that thing? And the body's supposed to be, like, laying down. Gravity's eventually to pull, like... You stand it up.
I guess fuck, they're
it's
dead.
Fall forward, but it's like.
But again, you would design
like traumatizing. I guess.
You would design the casket differently, though. You wouldn't use an old style like a laying down casket.
What would you change about it?
Well, they make stand-up MRI machines and shit too, and people don't fall. I mean,
you're not getting buried in an MRI machine.
Well, I know, but they could design it to where your body doesn't just fall down. Like all you gotta do is put a little strap around your waist or something.
Like one holes for like conduit. It's like one holes to just like hold the body still.
It would
like
be
a belt, just like belts.
I mean, in all honesty, wouldn't it make a wake way more interesting? I feel like the person's a little bit closer to alive if the casket was standing really straight up and it was just open, you know, like that, and they were just standing in a casket.
The pictures when they like the people like he loved his motorcycle so much, so his wake was him riding his motorcycle. It's like that's like really disturbing. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I mean, it would make a wake very interesting to see the...
I would probably just like awkwardly laughing. I'd just be like, what the hell is that?
It would take some getting used to.
Yeah.
But it would save a shitload of space in cemeteries.
I don't think cemeteries are concerned. I think cemeteries buy enough acreage.
I think they're a waste of space to begin with. What the fuck are we doing? Casket's been there in the ground for 150, 200 years, and we're like, you can't touch that spot ever again.
It's pretty cool, though. I mean, like, think about when we went to IU the last time, the Civil War.
Oh, I know.
That was awesome.
It's cool, but also, like, what point is it, like, there's nothing there? Like, if we would have dug one of those up, is there even bones left 200 years later?
Yeah, it takes a while.
I mean...
It takes a while.
Is there? How much is actually left, though? Like, maybe just the actual skeleton?
It's like, maybe. You might honestly still find hair. Hair lasts a long time.
It does, but I mean, 200 years is a long fucking time in the ground, dude.
You would be...
And, like, the body started decomposing. Think of, like, now in a casket...
Well, it's embalmed, so it decomposes a lot slower.
Yeah, but the caskets that we design now, think of that compared to the fucking Civil War when they were literally just putting people in, like, unfinished wood boxes. Like, the box would rot out faster than the New Age casket.
I feel like we'd be surprised, like, how long it actually takes for a body just to completely decompose.
We might get in trouble for Googling that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to I'll let you Google it. But, yeah.
I don't know. It's not a terrible idea. It's not the worst. I've seen it. I'm like, honestly.
That's definitely just like a jobless thought, though. Like someone who doesn't have a job is just thinking about that because they're not at work. They have nothing else to think about. They're just bored. They're just like, I know a way to make money because they're definitely just trying to think of a get rich quick theme, and they're just. I
don't know how much money you could really make off of that though. Because, like, that's not a...
Make a lot more, dude. You can make a lot more. Think about it.
If you're the guy who designs the caskets.
You open up your own cemetery, yeah, or that, and it's just like, you make a lot more money.
I don't know how much money's on the table really there. That'd be that's a tough sell to most people. Yeah. I think most people are going to react like you did, thinking, like, what if the body just falls out?
Yeah, there's a lot of downside to it.
I mean... What's the downside of fucking being a pallbearer right now? If a fucking pallbearer trips and drops his corner of the casket, the fucking thing's gonna roll out anyways.
I don't know if it works like that. Yeah, maybe.
It's happened. I mean, it's like
I've never seen it personally.
It has happened. I mean, they're not completely bulletproof ideas of just being because they're laying down.
Probably has. I mean, with the theory of unlimited outcomes.
Yeah.
Like that one day someone's laundry will just be perfectly folded in the dryer. It's unlimited outcomes. There's a chance.
I've never thought of that.
Yeah. There's a chance, dude. There's a chance.
That makes you wonder then how many times it repeats.
I mean, probably
because those
very
odds,
far and few between.
Yeah, but those odds are almost better. The odds of it repeating are actually probably almost the odds of you opening your clothes.
I need to gamble on this right now.
Polymarket.
I need to polymarket this right now.
If the odds of you opening your clothes to your clothes or opening the dryer to your clothes in the exact same position that they were in at another time in your life when you had washed clothes at some point have to be better than the odds of you opening your dryer and them being perfectly folded.
Yeah.
Which is kind of absurd.
Yeah. But we gotta go.
I'm never gonna not think about that.
It's fine. It's all right. It's eye opening. But I hate to cut it short, but we have to get going soon. Because I know Stephanie apparently is supposed to be here soon. So yeah, guys. Unless you got anything else, let's wrap it up there. We're gonna get some delicious, delicious cheese cubes with some sriracha aioli. Busting stuff. I don't know. It's definitely a favorite of mine. And also, shout out my mom. She's never been to Tavern on Main, so she's going to experience it for the first time.
Really?
Yeah. But with that being said, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, comment, rate, and review wherever you can. And we'll see you on the next one.
Stay hydrated. Thanks.